So I was in Chicago, and I went out on a lot of dates. And let me ask you this. Have you ever gone out on a date with someone from an app, and they look nothing like their picture? Yes, exactly. It happened a lot to old Pat, and I was getting mad about it. But instead of complaining about it, I decided I was going to do something about it. So I did this twice, called the reverse bamboozle. And old Pat, with all those drinking days, deep dish pizzas, I was 40 pounds heavier than you see me right now. I had breasts that would get me a star role on Baywatch. I had 3 chins, 3 amigos, and I decided I'm going to post pictures of me when I was bigger. And I want to reverse expectation on this one. And now, before I continue with the story, what you got to know about old Pat is that, well, I got an okay dick. It's not great. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. When it doesn't work, please just leave it alone. Don't try and shove it in. It'll only be like trying to shove a marshmallow into a parking meter. For you campers out there, imagine stuffing it back in the sack, you know? So I did this, like I said, twice, and so here's what would happen. You know, you match. You get excited. This is going to be the one who takes me off the apps. We get up to that point where we're going to meet up. Okay, let's have plans. We're going to meet up. So excited. And then okay, see you tomorrow. I say, yeah, but one thing before we meet. And if you don't want to meet me after this, I totally understand. You can block me. No worries. And you just see the text message bubbles go up. Okay, Pat, what is it? I have a micro penis. What is a micro penis, Pat? Well, it's like a peanut, except mine curves to the left, so more of a cashew. Ha ha, Pat. You're so funny. Yeah, I have to be. Okay, Pat, I'd still like to meet you. Now, these 2 girls I did it with, they couldn't have been nicer, I gotta say. We met, I made sure when we met, the only physical contact was gonna be the awkward ass-out hug that you get. And second date, I'd invite them over to the house for some wine and cook a meal, which always leads to naked time. And we'd get that couch make-out going, and they'd kind of graze their hands around there, like trying to find water, you know? Both of them, they looked at me right in the eyes, and they said, is it okay if I unzip your pants, Pat? I said, yeah, just please don't laugh. And so they unzipped my pants, and my floppy 4 would fall out. And both times, they just, oh, thank God. I want to tell you something. If you get a girl to say, oh, thank God, the first time she sees your okay dick, that is a huge win in life, and that's the reverse bamboozle. I talked to the girls after, and they said, why did you tell me that, Pat? And I said, I just like to set low expectations. I go, what did you think on the other end? And they said, I asked my friends, and my friends all said, maybe he's really good at going down on girls. And I said, about that. My last girlfriend called me the beaver cleaver. Not supposed to use teeth. I wrote that joke at 6 o'clock tonight. A lot of dates, and I'm happy to say from all those dates that I don't have any kids, because my favorite second date is getting coffee and Plan B. Round of applause. Who here has had a Plan B experience? Yeah, all right. And the rest of you are either Catholic or liars. And to all of you, I say, Plan be with you and also with you. We lift out our wallets and we give $50 to the Rite Aid cashier for that Plan B special. Save 2 lives for the price of 1. 10 Plan B experiences. Wish that wasn't true. Except for on Father's Day. Then I'm very happy that's not true. And I've learned some lessons from those experiences, and I'd like to share those lessons with you good people so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. The first Plan B experience I had, unfortunately, there was a pregnancy. And, well, the lesson I learned there is it's actually the girl that has to take the pill. Fifth Plan B experience, I learned that when you have 5 Plan B experiences, you stop calling it Plan B and you just start calling it Plan A. By the 10th time, what I learned is that as a man, when you have that conversation when you didn't pull out and you realize that there was no goalie to be pulled out, is that you need to look as crazy as possible. So what I like to do is cross my eyes, mess my hair up, look at her in one eye, and say, well, I've always wanted to be a father. And the lesson there is, well, that's how you get them to pay for the pill.